It is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. What is a friend? A single soul dwelling in two bodies. Wishing to be friends is quick work, but friendship is a slow, ripening fruit. Educating the mind without educating the heart is no education at all. Courage is the first of human qualities because it is the quality which guarantees the others. Patience is bitter, but its fruit is sweet. The high-minded man must care more for the truth than for what people think. It is easy to perform a good action, but not easy to acquire a settled habit of performing such actions. I count him braver who overcomes his desires than him who conquers his enemies, for the hardest victory is over self. No great mind has ever existed without a touch of madness. The energy of the mind is the essence of life. At his best, man is the noblest of all animals, separated from law and justice. He is the worst. Happiness is the meaning and the purpose of life, the whole aim and end of human existence. It is during our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light. All human beings, by nature, desire to know. Man is a goal-seeking animal. His life only has meaning if he is reaching out and striving for his goals. In all things of nature there is something marvelous. Learning is not child's play. We cannot learn without pain. He who has overcome his fears will truly be free. Time crumbles things. Everything grows old under the power of time and is forgotten through the lapse of time. The worst form of inequality is to try to make unequal things equal. Pleasure in the job puts perfection in the work. Where your talents and the needs of the world cross, there lies your vocation. It is of the nature of desire not to be satisfied, and most men live only for the gratification of it. Criticism is something we can avoid easily by saying nothing, doing nothing, and being nothing. The aim of art is to represent not the outward appearance of things, but their inward significance. You will never do anything in this world without courage. It is the greatest quality of the mind next to honor. Dignity does not consist in possessing honors, but in deserving them. He who has never learned to obey cannot be a good commander. It is not enough to win a war. It is more important to organize the peace. It is well to be up before daybreak, for such habits contribute to health, wealth, and wisdom. Education is an ornament in prosperity and a refuge in adversity. The secret to humor is surprise. My best friend is the man who wishes me well for my sake. The educated differ from the uneducated as much as the living differ from the dead. Poverty is the parent of revolution and crime. All human actions have one or more of these 7 causes: chance, nature, compulsions, habit, reason, passion, desire. Whatever lies within our power to do lies also within our power not to do. Plato is dear to me, but dearer still is truth. Every rascal is not a thief, but every thief is a rascal. Good habits formed at youth make all the difference. Wicked men obey from fear, good men from love. The least initial deviation from the truth is multiplied later 1,000-fold. The antidote for 50 enemies is one friend. For the things we have to learn before we can do them, we learn by doing them. Happiness is an expression of the soul in considered actions. Without friends, no one would want to live, even if he had all other goods. The ideal man bears the accidents of life with dignity and grace, making the best of circumstances. The soul never thinks without a picture. Hope is the dream of a waking man. Character may almost be called the most effective means of persuasion. It is possible to fail in many ways, while to succeed is possible only in one way. The aim of the wise is not to secure pleasure, but to avoid pain. We give up leisure in order that we may have leisure, just as we go to war in order that we may have peace. Great men are always naturally melancholy,